11 a.m. Good Tuesday morning to you, my brothers and sisters in Guyana and wherever else you may be. GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to today's edition of the National Outlook. We continue with the corruption theme, or the thoughts of corruption, that corruption exists. And why would it not? This is Guyana, and we're talking about a project, an exercise that involves 7 billion Guyana dollars. You've heard me speak about this before, but now, in last week Monday's Kaieteur News, the AFC wants audit of COVID-19 cash grant. Yes, I do want that too, but I think that the AFC is not going far enough. I want to know more than the AFC said it wants to know. Because this was raised by former Minister Kemraj Ramjatan, and he said, it's not just a question of checking where the money's going. It's a question of having an audit of the system used to distribute the money. Yes, nothing to disagree with there. Absolutely nothing to disagree with. But now, former Minister Patterson also showed an example where some communities were able to collect a cash grant, $25,000 cash grant, by pointing out where they live. What kind of process is that? I just point out and say, yo, I live over there, and $25,000 envelope lands in my hand, while others were made to provide supporting documents. I got my grant, and I'm thankful to the government for that. And I wasn't at home. As a matter of fact, I was recording some programs here at Kaieteur, and they asked for the owner of the house, and then they asked for ID, which was provided, and that was that. Somebody who has an association with me told me they came to his place of residence, which is in Sophia, and they went through that same process, but not a couple of houses from him. The neighbors told him of a homeowner, the mother, who received her $25,000 grant, quite rightly, and then 3 adult children each received a $25,000 grant. So we're talking about a $100,000 grant for one home. So it seems that some people were paid more than some. Some people are still waiting for their payment. And I'm saying that with a system involving $7 billion, a cash exercise, no checks at all, that there's a lot of space there for hanky-panky. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. The former minister pointed out it was not just a matter of uncovering wrongdoings, but an attempt to identify weaknesses in the system. No. Yes, that's good. That's a good start, but I say it's not good enough. People must go to jail. People must go to jail when these corrupt acts are unearthed, to remedy the situation, to introduce the fear factor. I want more, and I think more people in this country would want more when that cash is not the government's cash. That cash is from either revenues or a combination of revenues and borrowings and grants. And at the end of the day, it's our money. So I'm saying, let's do the audit. Let's do a drill down audit. Let's make sure it's a broad-based audit. and it's an honest audit where the auditors do not exhibit any bias in terms of a group favored or doing this thing with one eye closed or with one hand tied behind their backs. There's been a lot of talk in the past 8-9 months of how much the coalition stole and misappropriated, and I agree that there were huge instances of such malfeasances, and I'm glad that they came to light. I'm saying by the same token, the same standards must be applied that tell us as to where we are with this COVID cash grant. Let an audit happen, let it be a good one, let it be a deep one, and let it be a real one. Until the next time, GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining me on the National Outlook.